If you currently look like this dancing, so very stiff, uncomfortable, unnatural, and you want to look effortless and feel free being on the dance floor and look like this, I will share my secrets on how you can go from the sidelines to the dance floor and be able to enjoy it. And guys, in 20 years of me teaching thousands of adults one-on-one, I realized one thing. And everyone has that in common. You will never be comfortable dancing if you don't like how you look dancing. To enjoy dancing in front of other people, you have to fall in love with how you dance first. Because if you're not happy with it, on the dance floor, it will always show. There's no hiding it. And if you're not in love with how you dance right now, we have to get you there. And I'm going to tell you what worked for Charlotte. First of all, we have to identify what the issues are, because the issues will not go away. They won't fix themselves. You have to make sure that you are working towards fixing them either by yourself, or if you're working with teachers or the teacher, you want to be able to get rid of them. Otherwise, when you're on the dance floor, you will always have these issues in the back of your mind. That will prevent you from enjoying yourself. So Charlotte, one of my online program clients, she looked like this when we started to work together. And tell me, what do you think her issues are? The first thing I notice is lack of enjoyment, lack of movement variety, stiffness. She's looking like she's thinking about what to do. The movements do not look natural. So all of these issues were making her feel self-conscious. She didn't want to go out and do this in front of others because she knew she looked like that. And her goal was to look sexy, to look feminine, to look interesting, and to look like she's enjoying herself every time she's on the dance floor. And I'm going to share what to do in this video, so you'll know how to apply this method by yourself. But if you are not sure what your issues are, if you want to know how to apply this specific strategy to your specific situation, book a call with me. It's a one-on-one free call where we're going to discuss your dance goals, your dance issues, and how I can help you inside my online program if you want to learn with the help of a teacher. Some of the issues that a lot of beginners face is, for example, not being able to move the feet and arms at the same time and make it look natural, or feeling stiff in a particular body part. For example, hips might feel stiff, or not knowing what to do with the arms. My arms are moving awkwardly. Those issues have to be fixed, and they can be fixed before you get onto the dance floor, because if you don't do it, once you're dancing and already you have people watching you, they will keep you stuck because you will be aware of them. Like, you know if something doesn't look right or if you don't look right. There's no way you can fake your way to looking better. And I will explain how you can identify those issues yourself, but I want you to understand this first. You have to like the way you look dancing to be comfortable and confident dancing in front of others. It's not enough if you hear compliments from others. If you internally do not feel 100% happy with how you look dancing, the confidence won't be there. Doesn't matter if somebody is telling you that, oh, this looks good, or you look good dancing today. If you don't feel it, you won't be confident. And of course, it's nice to hear compliments, whether it's from a dance teacher or your friend or partner or strangers, but these compliments won't mean much if internally you're not proud of the way you look dancing. And why it won't work is because you will be questioning these compliments. So let's say you're taking dance classes and your teacher says, nice work, you look great. You might be thinking, okay, but I pay the teacher. Of course, he or she will need to tell me nice things so that I come back to class and keep paying her. Or if your friends are kind of encouraging you to get on the dance floor, of course, they will be saying nice things because they can see that you're struggling with confidence. So they will try to help you get onto the dance floor and actually dance with them. And how do I know this? Is because this was me. I questioned every compliment I got early on in the process. And this is only because I felt like I didn't earn these compliments. They were kind of empty words. You know, I didn't feel 100% happy with the way I looked dancing. So it didn't mean much to me. Only when you have that internal confirmation, not just external, you will feel confident dancing in public. And you might be thinking, okay, Monica, but how do I get there? How do I get to the point where I love the way I look dancing? It starts with awareness, right? So going back to identifying your specific issues so that you can work on fixing them. So ask yourself, what doesn't look good on me? Maybe there's a specific body part that you just can't move, like hips or upper body. Where do you get stuck when following a tutorial? Or if you're in a dance class, what is difficult for you when following the teacher? Have you ever heard any negative comments or feedback? Maybe a friend was teasing you a bit, saying that you look stiff or you don't have rhythm. I want you to pause this video for a second and put in the comments, what do you think right now your issue is? So that also it will give me ideas on what tutorials to create for you to help you. And once you know what you're struggling with the most of your practice time should be devoted to fixing that specific issue. Don't just watch random tutorials and learn random choreography if, let's say, you know that it's hard for you to move your feet and arms together. Because chances are, even if you memorize a routine, you still won't be happy with the way you look dancing. If it's hard for you to move your feet and arms together, then it's a sign of lack of coordination. So you should be working on building that coordination for yourself. Look for tutorials on YouTube that prepare you to dance in a coordinated way. There's plenty. I have some on my channel as well. And don't go for advanced moves that you can see a lot of times in choreography or on TikTok, where people move 4 or 5 different things at the same time, because if you know the coordination is the problem, you won't be able to do it in a natural kind of way. So start with simpler movements that have the feet and arms in them, and tackle these issues one by one, so that when you're on the dance floor, you don't have those self-deprecating thoughts in your head. The issues don't exist if you work on fixing them. So remember Charlotte, how she looked in the beginning? Her goal was to look sexy, feminine, to be able to move her hips, arms, and this is her now, because we worked on specific things that were keeping her stuck. And building coordination was one of those things that made a huge change for her. Because before, you can see she was barely able to move 2 things at the same time. And now, whatever she's doing, it looks natural, it looks effortless, it doesn't take any effort. That's because she's coordinated. And remember when I said that hearing compliments from others that you look good dancing when you don't feel like that, it's not helpful? Well, with that being said, once you know how to dance and you feel good about it, it actually feels pretty nice to hear compliments, especially from strangers who don't know you. And Charlotte is experiencing this now.
2 weeks ago, somebody who was also a very good dancer looked at me and actually said, "Are you a professional dancer?"
Now you're telling me this?
I know.
But before the compliments happened, Charlotte knew, she had that internal confirmation from herself that she looks good dancing. She liked the way she looked dancing. And the compliments came after. If she wasn't happy with how she looked dancing, she wouldn't even be on the dance floor to get these compliments in the first place. And guys, maybe once you go through the list of what is wrong with my dancing, what don't I like, you can discover that you don't have that many issues at all. Maybe it's a question of, fixing one thing, because every time you're on the dance floor and you feel self-conscious, you have that one pesky thing that's keeping you from feeling good dancing. So it might not be even a whole list of things. If you need help with being able to dance with confidence every time you go out, you are not currently participating on the dance floor, but you wish you could, book a call with me. I will place the link in the description, at the top of the description, and in the top comment. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next tutorial. Bye.